All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the NECC League of Legends Navigators Northeast Division first round of playoffs. We got the number 6 seed Post University Eagles taking on the number 3 seed New Jersey City University Gothic Knights. As you can see in front of me, here's the draft for Game 1, I should say. Really solid draft, honestly, from both sides, I think. And again, the story of the day today is the preseason patch dropping earlier today. So a lot of changes that I'm going to kind of try to speed through real quick for everyone, so everyone's kind of up to speed. So biggest change is they've added back the Chemtech Dragon, but don't worry, it's not the crazy Chemtech Dragon from a year ago. This is Chemtech Dragon. The team that kills it will get a small boost to tenacity and a small boost to their heals and shields. And Chemtech Soul gives 10% damage and 10% damage reduction when anyone on your team is below 50% health. And when the Chem Dragon is slain and the Rift becomes Chem Rift, it empowers all of the plants on the Rift. So the Blast Cones blast twice as far. The Honey Fruit gives you a shield as well as heals you, and also doesn't slow you down when you eat it. And the Vision plant does like a cone around it, like a circle around the plant. It also does the cone outwards to reveal enemy wards and players. And it also reduces all wards revealed to 1 health, and it also gives you movement speed towards enemy champions when you hit it. So really useful to kind of make use of those buffed up plants if the Chem Dragon is slain on the Rift. But that's just for the Chem Dragon. They also updated a lot of the tank items. Rod of Ages is back, which is a big one. They changed the jungle items as well. Now you can pick one of 3 jungle pets to follow you around. They each have different effects, but there's a green one, a blue one, and a red one. One's generally for AoE damage. One is for for tankiness. And I honestly don't even remember what the blue one is for, to be real with y'all. What is this little line here? What is that? Oh, that's the chat. Okay. All right, but we're going to get started here. Those are honestly the biggest changes, I think. My objective timer's up. Time control's down. Good. And then I need to reduce the size of the minimap so we can see the objective timers. There we go. All right. So it's going to be Gothic Knights starting on blue side. It's going to be Darius for Heimer 007 in the top lane. Zach for Sidon in the jungle. Yone for Neon Sonic YT in the mid lane. Caitlyn for She-Wolf Ashe on ADC. And Nautilus for the 6th on support. And then for the Post University Eagles on red side, it's going to be chrisramrz on Aatrox in the top lane. WangHongYue on Hecarim in the jungle. Ryanite on Malzahar in the mid lane. Frosty on Jinx as ADC. And S'mores on Karma for support. 5-point coming out from both teams. Nobody really wanting to do anything too risky early on in this series. But there you see Wang with his new jungle pet. Chose the blue one this time. Oh, an interesting misplay here from Heimer. Forgot to buy items. No items in the inventory for Heimer, and he just realized it. He's heading back to base. A little first game jitters, I think, there. But he is going to base, and he's not running teleport, so this is going to be a free early game for chrisramrz. Ooh, and Sidon actually almost messing up his first clear. That's another big change. You cannot leash the jungle monsters nearly as much as you used to be able to this game. Or now, I should say, with the new patch. S'mores trying to get this poke down. I think spot lane is going to be really explosive. Karma is going to want to be poking. Jinx is going to want to be poking. Neon Sonic going in on the Yone. Getting a pretty good trade there. Double level 2s. Good shield there from Frosty. He's going to take some damage. She-Wolf Ashe still level 1, though. But Frosty is still taking a lot of damage in return. Really interesting there. I don't know how She-Wolf Ashe actually missed that level 2 spike. That was very strange. But, yeah, chrisramrz is going to have a big advantage in this top lane. S'more's coming in here. Really nice Q. Mantra Q. That's going to land, and the second part as well. But, She-Wolf Ash still has 2 more potions here. Another poke is going to land from S'mores. This poke's so important to this lane. The 6th is going to be basically needing to... Wait, oh, but we got a fight happening in the jungle. chrisramrz engaging onto Sidon here. But here's Wang waiting for Neon Sonic to come back. Going to get some damage down. Not going to dive, though. Good decision there. chrisramrz now walking away. Good Q there from Sidon. He's going to get pulled back as well. Wang rotating over. Here's the counter gank. We're going to maybe turn this around. Ryanite is here as well. First blood there for Heimer on the Darius, and now Ryanite is going to die as well. Way too slow on the rotation over, and way too ambitious on that invade from chrisramrz. And that early mistake from Heimer has all but evaporated now after that disastrous top river fight. Two kills for Heimer. He's going to be a menace. And Chris not even really able to leverage that much of a CS lead either. Bot lane pretty even so far. Pressure is really all on S'mores and Frosty at this point to get a lead, because the rest of the map is doing really well for NJCU. Wang looking around the bot side, but a really good vision line for NJCU. Yeah, Sonic going in again on Ryan. Ryan refusing to trade back. 2-level lead for chrisramrz, though. So even though Heimer has Iron Spike Whip complete, that's a pretty big level lead for chrisramrz, and he's going to go in. Heimer just getting very low. Oh, but here comes the Zag. Yeah, it was a bait, but here comes Wang as well. He's popping Ghost. He's running in. Heimer's going to get healed up. Wang trying to get that kill. One more Q is going to do it. There's the shutdown. Will he survive? It looks like he will. Sidon is going to fall as well, and they're going to be able to kill these globules too. And that's going to be a kill for chrisramrz and a kill for Wang in the jungle. Really great job by the Eagles there, closing the gold gap now to just about 500 gold. Bot lane still just farming away down here. A slight lead for Frosty. I like where they have this wave. It's going to be difficult for the 6 to go in on any hooks that he lands here. And S'mores just continuing to pepper She-Wolf Ash with these Qs. Frosty doing a really good job farming so far. And it looks like She-Wolf Ash. No, they are going to be sticking around. Honestly, really good wave control here from the Eagles bot lane. I'm kind of impressed, to be honest. Frosty's now opened up a 10 CS lead, but Neon Sonic in the mid lane is level 6 now, so Ryan's going to have to be pretty careful. He is also level 6 himself, but a decent farm lead has opened up for Neon Sonic. He's going to go in on top of Ryanite now. There's the ultimate. It's going to deal a decent amount of damage. Wang coming in, but Neon just going to pop right back. Sidon looking at this bottom lane. She-Wolf Ash getting very low, but there's also a fight brewing in the top lane. Frosty, nice flash to get away from that gank. And let's see what happened mid. Looks like Wang was able to gallop away from that one. So 2 failed ganks, 1 from each jungler here. And Ryan actually closing the CS gap just a little bit here. But Frosty about to hit level 6, and She-Wolf Ash is definitely, I think, in execute range. So they actually have to be kind of careful here. Ryanite trying to get what he can, but he honestly needs a gank from Wang just to kind of open up the lane and allow him to base, because he's low on mana. And, yeah, just kind of pushing into him. Sidon with a lead in the jungle as well, with that extra assist and maybe 1 or 2 camps. chrisramrz with a massive advantage in the top lane, though. He has access to World Ender, his ultimate. Well, Heimer is still only level 5. That, oh, but here's Sidon going in and invading onto Wang. He's going to smite it away, but Wang has ultimate now. Ryan rotating over, but he's out of mana. And Wang just going to walk it out, head back to base. And it looks like NJCU is going to use that window to start up the dragon. Super Mega Death Rocket is available for Frosty. He could fire it over, but the Eagles have no vision of this. Oof. That, if he timed that right, that could have actually stolen it, but doesn't end up going for it. But that is going to be the first dragon over to NJCU, and that is the Chem Dragon, so that's going to give them some tenacity and some heal shield power. chrisramrz gets pulled in. Heimer popping the ghost. There's the World Ender. Oh, chrisramrz very low. Flash is too late, and Heimer going to pick up that kill. Really nice job on the Darius, getting the 1v1 kill. 1,000 gold lead now for NJCU. Definitely a substantial lead, but not insurmountable. 6-inch Fash waiting in the bush here. Maybe going to go for something. Ryanite gets poked down the mid lane. Eagles are wary. Oh, they finally show. Jig is up. Frosty just kind of farming away. He's maintaining a decent-sized CS lead. Spot Scuttle is up. There's a TP coming out from Neon Sonic in the mid lane. Sidon waiting in the wings here for a gank onto chrisramrz, but Wang is waiting in the wings for mid lane gank. There's the ultimate into the fear. Neon Sonic going to try to get out of here. He's going to flash. Here's the gank for chrisramrz. He's got no flash. He is going to most certainly die. And Neon Sonic going to get out with a sliver of health there. But Wang galloping straight towards the bot lane. He's going to stop for the Scuttle Crab. But this could be a bot lane play coming out pretty soon here. And here he comes. Galloping right in. Nope, just going to call it off. We're able to kind of sniff that one out. Sidon starting up the Rift Herald here. Nobody in position to contest this one, so another early objective going to go over towards NJCU. No way! No way! Frosty steals the Rift Herald from across the map. Incredible. Sidon trying to defend it now. chrisramrz is going to try to get over there and get it before it expires. Can he do it? He cannot. Now Ryanite in the fight with chrisramrz. Neon Sonic getting very low. He is going to fall to Ryanite. And now Sidon in a 1v1 against Ryanite. Wang is galloping over. Ryan flashing out. Maybe a little early there, but here comes Wang. Sidon going to flash out, but Wang is fast. There's the charge. But Heimer is here. He's very fed. This is exactly what NJCU wants here. Gets the kill, flashes and gets the Q, and the other kill, not respecting the damage from the Darius whatsoever. And Eagle's going to pay with their lives. Heimer just about to completely take over this game if the Eagles are not careful. 6-1 Darius. Wang now down 2 levels to Sidon as well, who's been having a fantastic game so far on this Zac. Wang charging in. chrisramrz is there. This is going to be a straight 2v2, though, and the Eagles are definitely not going to win this. I don't know why they're taking this fight. Yep, there's 1 kill from Heimer. He's just going to dive right under the tower. He does not care. Oh, he actually does. He's going to walk away. Is he out of mana for that? Oh, I don't think he got the reset on the ult. That's what happened, but... yeah, I'm not really sure why we're taking that fight there. Just see enemy players, run at enemy players. Drag spawning in 10 seconds. Wang heading down. Ooh. Ryan popping that defensive ultimate there. Another grasp. Let's look for this next fight to be around the dragon, but a 3,000 gold lead now for the Gothic Knights. Most of that gold on Heimer, though, in the top lane on Darius. So if he is not around for this fight, chrisramrz is not going to have teleport for a bit, though. But if Heimer's not around for the fight, it could be an even fight. Frosty has to stay alive, though. And NJCU going to start up the second dragon. See if Frosty can go for another miracle steal with Super Mega Death Rocket. Roy also loves going for steals. He's going to hop over maybe. Nope, way too late. Wang now standing around. He's going to probably have to ult away, but here's the fight. Oh, but a kill from Frosty already on this Jinx. And he's still firing away. Going on to She-Wolf Ashe now. Wang very low. He's going to make it out. There's Ryan right on top of She-Wolf Ashe. Is finally going to get the kill there. Frosty in trouble. Fighting off the 6th. Here's Ryan. Oh, but Sidon coming in as well. And that's going to be a kill for the Zac. Meanwhile, a fight in the top lane. But bot lane, Ryan still chasing. Hook whiffs from the 6th. And that's going to be all she wrote. So the Eagles narrow the gold lead about 2,000. Honestly, not bad. Like I said, the fight was pretty even there, but that's because Heimer wasn't there. Here comes the Malzahar ultimate onto Sidon. Can he get away? He's rooted up by the Karma, and Ryanite going to claim that one. Nice job that time by the Eagles. Good communication. Ryan saw S'mores coming down the lane. Sidon clearly thought S'mores had base there, and S'mores just sticks around. He finds that kill, but Neon Sonic just slamming away at the mid tower here. We're going to come in, try to go for a fight here. Super Mega Death Rocket comes out, going to take a little bit of health. I think Frosty was expecting Wang to go a little bit deeper there onto Neon Sonic, but nevertheless, some good poke damage. Pretty good farm levels coming out from everyone on the team. I like what I'm seeing so far. About 8 CS a minute, I think, for Frosty. Not bad. Ryan not far behind. And Chris going even with Heimer, despite being down 6 kills. So, overall, I kind of like what I'm seeing here from the Eagles. They are still behind, but it's definitely not insurmountable. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. Here's Neon Sonic going in on Frosty. Gale forces away, just to be safe. But that's a fairly long cooldown. He's going to have to be safe now. Wang sitting on a ward. Finally realizes he's standing on a ward. Heimer hooking in Chris. There's the ghost popped. He wants this 2v1. This is going to be dangerous for the Eagle. I'm honestly concerned. There's the fear. And Chris just taking way too much damage. Flashing away. Neon Sonic arrives. Wang is going to be able to get out, but chrisramrz is most certainly dead here. Pops the World Ender. Oh, getting the shield. Oh, no way! Oh, he gets the shutdown! Incredible! chrisramrz, he dodges the Yone ult as well. And Wang gonna knock him back. S'mores has arrived too! Incredible! What a play from chrisramrz. He just turns it around. He's got more in the tank! He almost gets there. Meanwhile, Ryan pushing in the bot lane. She-Wolf Ashe is gonna come down and be able to answer that, but What a fantastic turnaround for the Eagles. Wang very low. Hook is going to whiff from the 6th. Here comes Sidon. He's going to jump in. Wang very low, but the shields are there from S'more. Sidon flashing, and he wants this. He finally gets the kill onto Wang, but there's the zap. He's going to pop over the wall, pop over with the blast cone, and he's going to get out. But the Eagles pick up one more kill on the 6th, and now they're going to have positioning on the Rift Herald here. They are definitely making NJCU earn this game. They're not taking anything for granted here. chrisramrz going in on Sidon. Neon Sonic very low. Sidon gets rooted up by the Chompers. Jumps in place. That's going to be the globules. There's the heal coming out. Sidon has revived, though. They did not factor in the Zac passive. And this is going to be a lot of kills for Heimer. Double already. Sidon chasing down Frosty. He is going to back off. Sidon, nope, jumping in. He wants this. Lands the Q. And that's going to be an easy kill for Neon Sonic. Wang hooked in as well. There's the Yone ult. And this Zac is just running over this game. Oh, but here's Ryan with a flash. Ult onto She-Wolf. But She-Wolf going to flash heal away. So summoner trade there in the bot lane. But overall, a huge win for NJCU. They're going to knock down this mid-outer tower. And they're sitting on about a 4,000 gold lead. And they're going to get Rift Herald as well. So, huge plays from the Gothic Knights. You can tell that they've just been practicing a lot together. They're going to just stick everything on the map here. Another Super Mega Death Rocket comes in! Did he steal it? That was so close! He almost got another one. I would have lost it, actually. I would have just lost it if he got another steal with it. Ooh, Ryan is, does he not see him? Okay, I think he saw him there. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, he still has a tower. Man, the Eagles have not lost their bot outer yet. I don't know why I thought it was gone. Dragon spawning. chrisramrz has teleport available. He may look for an angle here. NJC has already started this up, and Frosty is nowhere to be found. Farming in the mid lane. Rift Herald going to be spawned as well. But here comes the teleport from chrisramrz. They want this fight. Here comes Wang. He's just going to go right in. Good damage onto Neon Sonic. He's forced to ult away. Sidon on Ryanite here with the 6th. But here's Frosty just peppering away the backline. Wang finally pops the ultimate. The 6th getting low. Can they get the resets? There's the double kill instantly from Wang. As the Eagles find 2. Sidon forced to leap away and Blast Cone away as well. And this is going to be the Dragon for Post as they find 2 in that fight. And the Dragon, really nice job. Heimer running for the hills. Wang gonna maybe look for the dive, a double hook in. There's a Super Mega Death Rocket, but he gets healed somehow and escapes death. Neon Sonic also extremely low after that exchange. And the Eagles are going to be looking to punch down the mid-outer tower here. Wang face-checking Sidon. Eagles coming over here. Sidon gets blocked. He's in a bit of trouble now. Now Frosty coming over. And that's going to be a nice kill for Frosty. Really good. Important to get that shutdown on the AD carry. That is huge for the Eagles. And they're going to stick around. Only Sidon is dead, though. They need to back and spend their gold. A lot of gold in the Eagles' pockets right now. Oh, Wang could be in a bit of trouble here. Oh, sticking around way too long. What are you doing? I don't... I have no words. I have no words. I don't know what he was thinking there. Everyone else had based, and he was solo invading when everyone from the enemy team was coming out of base. I just not tracking the enemy team whatsoever. And he's going to pay with his life. 3,000 gold lead for NJCU, but the Eagles, very importantly, did get that tower. They're going to need to find a way to continue to shut down Heimer on this Darius. He's the biggest threat right now. Death Stance, Stridebreaker, Giant's Belt, and Bramble Vest completed for him as Sidon is discovering that you can no longer do Blue and Gromp at the same time on this patch. Ooh, Neon waiting in the wings. He's going in on Ryan. There's the ultimate. Gonna chunk him pretty low, and there he goes out. And that's actually a pretty even trade. Wang is in the area as well. chrisramrz is on the wrong side of the rift, though. Dodges that jump from side, and he's gonna just try to waste as much time as possible. But here's Wang coming in. There's the ultimate. They're going to dive this, but there's the Space Aids. Does get the kill. Wang somehow gets out as well, but S'more's in a lot of trouble. He's going to try to flash and heal to safety. He is actually going to get away, but he's likely still going to die. Sidon jumping in. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to finalize this kill, but S'more's just wasting a lot of time. And Sidon is going to finally get that kill. But chrisramrz survives, and he gets a decent amount of damage on the top tower. And just about a 2,000 gold lead now for NJCU, so Eagles closing the gap just a little bit. But everyone roaming up top now to try to deal with chrisramrz. Sidon's so tanky. Here comes Wang, zeroed up, but Heimer and the Sixth have also shown up. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in, but it doesn't do anything. chrisramrz trying to get out from the dredge line, but the hooks are there from the Sixth. And NJCU pick up a couple more kills. Eagles just caught, split pushing. Ryan does get some gold back for the team, though, as he gets that bot outer tower. But NJCU going to start up the Baron. They don't have their ADC with them, so it's going to be a little bit slower than it would normally be. Frosty and S'mores are in the area. They could look to maybe contest this. Baron is down to half. They know it's happening. Heimer just kind of running at them with Ghost, and they have to respect it. Frosty's Super Mega Death Rocket is not available for the steal, and they really should just give this up. There it goes. Secured by NJCU. Good job by Post, though, not to give up their lives for it in that situation. And we got Dragon spawning in just about 50 seconds as well. So Ryan should probably look to base and spend his money. He's got about 1,300 gold before this Dragon fight ensues. Oh, S'mores might be in trouble here. Knocked up by Neon Sonic. He's going to try to make it out. Here comes Wang. On support, though, Ryanite is also here, but he's going to have to flash out, not in a great position. Yonel is going to barely miss. Nice! Chomper is going to stop Sidon, but here comes Heimer. Shutdown goes over to the Sixth. Heimer's still running. Frosty popping Ghost way too late, and he's going to die for it. Oh, maybe not. No, he definitely is. Yep. S'more's also going to die. Eagles just look like they're just running around all over the place, not really doing anything together as a team. They needed it back and spend their gold. They got baited into a fight. That's the third Dragon for NJCU. This is just looking really bad for Post. Just bad decision after bad decision. And, yeah, I don't think I'm going to let chrisramrz ego not ban this Darius again. Not sure what happened there either. Wang just getting caught out for no reason. Ryan teleporting to the bot lane for some reason. What is he doing? I don't know. He's gonna try to push? But She-Wolf Fast has already pushed the wave to the tower? Like, what? I don't understand this teleport whatsoever. Like, zero understanding of this teleport. He just has to walk all the way back to the tower and then clear those minions. They get the mid tier 2. You're going to rotate top now. It's about to be 101 in how to close out a game in a second. Sidon jumping in. This is going to be an easy dive on a chrisramrz unless he gets help. There's the World Ender. S'mores and Frosty are in the area. This could be a fight, maybe. Sidon taking a lot of damage from the tower. Frosty pounding away. And here comes Wang getting on a hyper. This is a huge kill if they're able to take him down. They finally do. Wang going to pick up that kill. That's a big shutdown. And Wang going to continue on here. Going to try to get Sidon. He flashes over the wall. And then is going to be able to leap through the Baron Pit. And the Eagles only get one. But good help there in the top lane. And they're actually still chasing him down. They don't care. Here comes the ultimate from Wang. And they are going to be... Ooh, Super Mega Death Rocket hits, and that's going to proc the passive. But the 6th is here now, and She-Wolf Ash doing tons of damage. And going to find the kill. Ultimate comes out onto the 6th for some reason. Here's Neon Sonic. Nice, Yon ult. That's going to take out in 1. Ryan very low. He's forced to walk away. Ace in the hole going to take him down. Frosty getting shields from the Karma. Is it going to be enough? One more to get the reset. It's not going to happen. That's a double kill for She-Wolf Ash. And NJCU are just going to completely roll over the Eagles now and probably finish the game here. Maybe. 8,000 gold lead at this point. The Eagles don't turn things around next game. This is going to be looking like a quick exit from the NECC playoffs this season. Wang charging in, trying to kill the, I think he was just trying to kill the wave there and prevent the push. Sidon tanking so many tower shots. Wow, he actually survives that one too. Incredible. Opting for the Heart Steal, one of the new items. Oh, but Sidon has to ult out here. Does finally get shut down by chrisramrz. And things just looking pretty dire for the Eagles. Dragon in a minute and a half. That's probably going to be the next fight here. Eagles kind of have to fight for it. It's going to be Soul Point. Ryan clearing out this bottom wave. Heimer just standing there menacingly. Uh-oh. Wang in a bit of trouble. There's the Yon ult. Wang taking a lot of damage, and Neon Sonic is going to take him down. S'mores and Frosty now on the wrong side of the rift. I don't know why they're there. And now Ryan just going to run away. He's going to flash. The spell shield somehow blocks 2 spells? That was really strange. He's actually going to maybe be able to walk out of this one. Just going to continue walking straight. No attempt to dodge the Zac jump whatsoever. And Sidon going to take that kill. And that is for sure going to be the game here. 4 members from the Eagles dead. NJCU going to go up 1-0 in the best of 3. Let's see if the Eagles can pull things back in game 2. But it's going to be a pretty long uphill climb. And the Eagles were able to get a small lead in the bot lane, but it really didn't matter. Heimer just got Giga-fed on the Darius and just kind of walked over the rest of the game. One final fight here in front of the Nexus, but it is going to explode. NJCU pretty convincingly taped game 1. It got a little dicey for them towards the middle of the game there. Eagles were able to close the gold gap to about 2,000 gold at one point, but a couple good fights, and they brought it back. We'll be right back with game 2 in just a few minutes. All right, we're back with Game 2. Gothic Knights took Game 1. Pretty convincing fashion. Let's see if the Eagles can bounce back and bring us to Game 3. Again, a pretty solid draft for both sides. I think they were struggling a bit on what to pick for jungle here for NJCU. They waited till the very last second before locking in that Trundle. Honestly, don't know how well it's going to play here. There is really only one pure tank for him to press R on, which is the Galio. But he's kind of a hybrid tank where he builds some AP as well. So he's not really that full tank that you like to see on a team with the Trundle. So I'm interested to see specifically how the Trundle is going to work out. Another interesting pick was the Mordekaiser. So they locked in the Darius early for top lane, and then when we banned Zed Yon and picked Galio, I guess that's their whole AD mid pool, and they couldn't really pick an AD anyways because they were already very, very full up on AD. So honestly, I think the draft went pretty well for us overall. We got the Sivir, Yuumi, Hecarim, the Zoomies comp that we like to run. And I think this is going to be a lane swap situation for NJCU. I think they're going to want the Mordekaiser to face off against the Galio here and have the... the Mordekaiser face off against the Wukong and have the Darius versus Galio in the mid lane. So we're going to see if we can kind of sniff out what they want to do and then maybe go for a lane swap. But we'll see what happens. This is for sure going to be an extremely interesting early game. I'm very interested to see where Mordekaiser and Darius actually end up going. I have not seen a mid lane Darius, I don't think, ever. But it's the first time for everything, and there's no hard and fast rules about what champions can play in what lanes. So, while there is certainly a meta for a reason, I think we're about to see that broken. It is going to be a Mumu support as well coming out for NJCU. This is something that the Sixth likes to bring out in their league matches. He has done it a couple times so far this season, and for the most part, it has worked out pretty well for them. I mean, NJCU also just a very strong team in general in this division as the number 3 seed, and they have also taken down Ithaca in a 2-game series recently, which was quite surprising as Ithaca is the number 1 team in the division. So we're going to get started here. Objective timers, time controls off. Boom, we're good to go. Eagle's going to be on blue side this time. It's going to be Wukong, chrisramrz, Hecarim for Wang, Galio for Ryanite, Frosty for on Sivir, S'mores on the Cat. And here we see the Eagles already prepping for an early invade. Everyone remembered to buy items this time, so good start. Oh, and it's actually a counter invade. And we're going to do the... as both teams invade each other's jungles. And nobody's going to find anyone. That is hilarious. I love this. They're just wandering around Dora the Explorer right now. Vision set up in Eagles red side, and Post going to maybe set up some vision. Yep, there it is. Set up some vision in NJCU's red side. Yeah, really, really interesting. I actually really like that. It is going to be the Mordekaiser mid, so it looks like they are going to be sending... Let's see what they decide to do. Frosty's actually going to be late, I think, to this bot lane, or maybe no, they're going to be there on time, I think. Finally, Mord shows mid, and Ryanite going to head on over. So this is going to be a very beefy matchup in the mid lane here. I think these wards on the Eagles' red side will expire by the time Wang works his way down there. At least I hope, for the Eagles' sake. Good poke already coming out from S'mores here. Eagles need to try to push for a level 2. There's level 2 spike for chrisramrz in the top lane. There's a level 2 for the Eagles. Let's see if they push this advantage. Frosty needs to be walking up. He needs to be walking up. he's not walking up. There's the level 2 for NJCU's bot lane. Ooh, and I think the Eagles actually did get a glimpse of Sidon on his red buff there. Quite possibly. Oh, nice dodge there by Ryanite. And Wang coming in for a gank here. Here's the ghost. He flashes. Wang getting some damage down. Takes one tower shot and is going to call it. Good choice there. Alright, gets hooked in there. He's going to go back in, gets the taunt, and lands the auto. But here comes Sidon. Probably a good timing on that flash that time. And here comes Wang. He's going to counter Sidon in the river. I don't think this is a fight that he wants. Neon Sonic rotating over. Wang going to get pulled in and take a little bit. Ryan going back in, but they're just going to walk it out. Good decision from both sides there. I want to look for the Eagles bot lane to continue shoving these waves out. Oh, Ryan in trouble again. He's going to get hooked in out of his dash. Nice double taunt is going to block a lot of damage there as they were also slowed. But Ryan should probably base pretty soon here. Wang also heading back to base. And it's a 400 gold lead for NJCU off exclusively on minion farm. chrisramrz also getting bullied a little bit in the top lane. Does finally hit level 4, but he's bleeding down. He's got to respect the flash from Heimer. Oh, really early spell shield there from Frosty, and has to blow the flash. Alright, his level 5, that's going to give him a little bit of mana, but he still doesn't really have that much to work with here. Neon Sonic getting low, but he's going to hit level 5. Good dodge that time by Ryanite. Still no first blood. Decent poke coming out. Ryan dodges another pull. Just kind of bullying Neon away at this point, but a big wave has built up now for NJCU's bot lane. Stops the base. NJCU pinging off. They do see Wang coming in this bot side. Oh, chrisramrz pulled in. This is going to be dangerous. Chris going back in with the E, but Heimer has the ghost rolling. There's one more bleed, and Chris not even going to blow his flash here. Good job saving the flash. And that's going to be first blood for Heimer in the top lane. Here comes Wang on the mid lane gang. There's the taunt. Damage misses from Ryanite, but Wang going to get the final hit there. Taking advantage of the fact that Neon Sonic not running flash. I actually didn't even notice that. Ghost teleport for the Mordekaiser. And the Eagles trade back the kill, but still a 600 gold lead for the Eagles. Getting our first bases in now. It's going to be a pickaxe for Frosty. Noon Quiver already complete for She-Wolf Ash. Now, almost 1,000 gold lead for NJCU just off a farm alone. I think it's mostly due to Sidon just hard farming his jungle on this Trundle. Wang has been very active on the ganks, but so far has not really resulted in much. Ryan doing a decent job keeping up in farm. But farm actually pretty even across the board aside from jungle. Wang takes the blue buff, but he needs to gallop on out of there. Oh, Wang coming back in. The ult from Ryanite. Wang gonna pop Ghost, but he's all alone now. Ryan was unable to follow him. And Neon Sonic heading over. He's gonna get blocked by Ryanite. Gonna pull Ryanite in. Ryanite may be giving up his life here for the cause. Sidon flashing out. chrisramrz gonna flash in, try to get this kill. He does find it. I think he's also gonna die. Oh, but Wang coming back in. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Wang just going back in, and Chris was going out, and that was just not good. 1,200 gold lead now for NJCU as the early game going pretty much exactly how it went in game 1. The 6th, level 6th now, appropriate. And he's going to have to watch out for that power spike as they are both still level 5 down here in the bot lane. Dragon still on the table. And JCU is pinging Rift Herald, actually. Neon Sonic leeching Leer complete. Oh, but here comes Wang. Gonna get the fear onto She-Wolf-Ash. She-Wolf-Ash flashing out. Wang diving, gets the heal out as well. Blows all the summoners. Doesn't find the kill. Good gank, though, blowing all the summoners. Meanwhile, gank in the mid lane is not going to amount to much, as Ryanite escapes unscathed from that one. But Wang on a bit of an invade here. That is going to not see Sidon, but he sees him with his body. Neon waiting on this pink ward. Ryan's going to be in trouble. Ooh, nice job there getting away from the grab. Taunt is going to slow down Sidon. And Ryan gets away once again. This could be a fight, though, in the river. This Wang coming in. There's the Amumu ultimate. Exhaust goes out onto Sidon, but it's not enough. S'more's all alone now. He needs to get to Ryan. Finally does. Oh, but... Oh, that's so smart. Oh, that is so smart. Neon Sonic just ults Ryan, and it splits them up. Yuumi forced to detach due to the Mordekaiser ultimate. Nice counter pick coming out from NJCU. I didn't even think about that, honestly. And this is just going from bad to worse for the Eagles now. This is going to be really tough. chrisramrz gets hooked in. There's the ghost from Heimer. And Chris just dies. Darius is a balanced champion. He's fed, and Chris is not playing against him like he knows that he's fed. He's playing against him like he has no idea what his current gold level is. But a nice gank coming out here from Wang. Neon staying a bit too long. And the Eagle's going to probably pick one up here. Let's see what it goes to. Wang going to pick it up. So nice job from Eagles. Getting one back there. But they still got a big uphill to climb. Heimer now just pounding down this top tower. 30 farm lead over chrisramrz. 2 kill lead. Ooh, final chapter coming out. She will flash. She will flash has no flash. But Frosty doesn't have quite enough damage yet. Sixth going in with the bandage toss. Here comes the Galio. CC chain lands. And Frosty going to pick up the kill. Eagles score another one. This is looking good for the bot lane. See how many tower plates they can get. 12.5 minutes. They still got a minute and a half for tower plates. And they got a lot of time to work with here. Rift Herald has been spawned mid, though, so NJCU going to get some back here. Oh, but there's the ultimate coming out from Wang. Going to pull Neon Sonic back in. Double taunt lands from chrisramrz. This could be the moment for the Eagles. Neon Sonic pops the ultimate onto Wang, though. He is going to take him down. Sidon going to walk away. And looks like Neon going to walk away as well. He pops the Ghost, flash it from chrisramrz. Does not pop the ultimate. Finally does. Gets the knock up there. Is it going to be enough? Ryanite coming over. They're trying to kill him. She will flash pops the ult. And there's just not enough damage. Frosty forced to flash out, but he's got nowhere to go now. And the 6 gets that kill. They're still chasing. Can they find the Yuumi? She's just a wee cat. Come on, S'mores, give it to him. Oh! He gets one. You don't dive the cat. You don't dive the cat. S'mores gets one back here. Oh, can he stop the base as well? Yeah, he's getting cheeky. Just chasing way too far for that kill. Trying to get that kill on Neon Sonic. Just so much tunnel vision happening. Keep telling them this. Good job grabbing the wave here from S'mores. But I keep telling them this, like, they just get a they get something in their heads and they just go for it. And it doesn't matter if something changes on the map. Like, their plan is still the same. Good job last hitting under tower there by Ryan, though. So massive lead for NJCU. It's going to take a heck of a throw by them to extend the Eagles series season and this series. 4 kills on Neon Sonic, 3 on Heimer, so multiple threats on the map for NJCU. Here comes Wang for the counter gank onto Neon Sonic, who is without Ghost. He's doing tons of damage to Wang. Pops Ghost way too late, and Neon just going to pick up another one in the 2v1. Final chapter coming out onto the bot lane. Ryan also probably going to fall. She Will Fash gets away as well, as there's another kill for NJCU. And Post is going to have to try to stop fighting, but it's not in their nature, so we're probably just going to end up giving up everything here. Really difficult to play from behind, but, you know, even more so when all your team wants to do is fight. And this is just... finally get this tower here. The six sticks around a little bit too long. Ends up having to actually flash out. I don't think you realize how low his tower was. Frosty has opened up a pretty big CS lead in the bot lane, but again, I don't know if it's going to matter. Oh, wow. Heimer flashing away. Can Ryan get the shutdown? This is big. No, he cannot. Heimer just running over this team with the Darius. Yeah. Should have banned it, I guess. Chris is going to get dove if he's not careful. There's the pillar. Chris has no flash. Good W, though. He's going to dodge the pull. There's the dive coming out. Sidon popping. Chris going back in. Nice exhaust coming out. Frosty going to get the kill onto Sidon. And Wang galloping out now. He's got S'mores in support. Pops the ignite. Ooh, Chem Plants coming out here as S'mores finds the last Q and gets that all-important shutdown. But still a 6,000 gold lead for NJCU, so... like, what an incredible comeback this would be, though, honestly. Because the Eagles' backs are fully pressed against the wall here. And Sonic just gonna... Oh, that does block it, but there's the ultimate. And Frosty is definitely just gonna die here. Nothing he can really do, unfortunately. But no ultimate now for Neon Sonic. Doesn't matter. Final chapter roots him up, but he's pulled back in, and Neon Sonic just doing whatever he wants now. There's a double kill. He is massive. Riftmaker complete. Doing whatever he wants. And yeah, there's honestly not much you can do as the Yuumi. It feels really bad. Like your target just gets ulted, and all of a sudden you're not on anyone. Oh, they're going to dive Ryan now, too. That is just way too easy. They're going to try to dive S'mores as well. Oh, he takes another tower shot. That's a flash over the wall. And here comes chrisramrz. Going to find the kill on Sidon, but now he's kind of in a bad spot. Oh, but Frosty is around. Chris could potentially look for this. There's the ultimate. Again, a miscommunication from the Eagles, though, as S'mores and Frosty were walking away as Chris was walking in. And now S'mores stunned up. Frosty forced a flash away from Heimer. He's going to fall. Oh, nice block by the Q, but Heimer just going to... Oh, no, he's going to let him live. And now here's Wang's turn to come in, and he's just going to die. It feels like a solo queue game. Like, it honestly does. Like, there's just no... There's no team play happening. There seems like there's no communication going on. Or if there is communication, the team is not listening to it. Definitely something we're going to have to work on in the offseason, as NJCU just going to push down and look to end the game here, maybe, at 18 minutes. That'd be embarrassing. Two dragons as well for NJC. The third one's spawning in about 2 minutes. So that's the one, I think, little silver lining there for the Eagles, is that NJCU took a while to get that first dragon. But yeah, the Eagles' composition is built to fight. And you can't really do that when you're behind so much gold. So it's just going to be... It's going to be a slugfest the rest of this game. Uh-oh, Chris in some trouble here. I'm just going to go right over the wall. Put on him. Gets out. And NJCU could be looking to start up the Baron immediately. This might be where they throw here, honestly. They have started it up. I don't think the Eagles have vision of this. I don't think they're expecting it. Baron going down fairly slowly. Eagles slowly rotating over. It's at half health. Now it's going down quickly. Eagles a little bit slow on the uptake. There is the secure. chrisramrz in trouble. He gets stunned up. He gets killed. Ryanite goes in, tries to save him. He's going to fall as well. And now Wang forced to ride away. And that is a 20-minute Baron. S'mores trying to get the minions, and NJCU actually walking away now. 12,000 gold lead for NJCU. I really just don't see the Eagles coming back from this. TP coming out from Neon, gonna be going into the bot lane. Here comes Heimer. 4-level advantage over Ryan. He flashes away and actually going to escape out from this. And here comes Wang. He is very squishy, though, and takes a chunk of damage as he rides by. chrisramrz trying to get some split push going in the top lane. Oh, Wayne gets hit up by the bandage toss, forced to ult in, instantly killed by Neon. And NJCU just going to keep pushing on down the bot lane here. Finally, Neon Sonic dies. There's the final chapter, but it is going to be the final chapter for the Eagles League of Legends season, as it's an easy... Oh, wow, an actual shutdown. Heal goes out, saves the 6. Does get taken down by Wang, but he's going to get hooked in by Heimer, who's now pretty much just doing whatever he wants. Ultimate comes out from chrisramrz. One more to get away, but it's not going to happen. Sidon flashing in, getting the chomp. chrisramrz trying to stall for time. And Heimer gonna let him live for now. Nope, he's gonna chase him down, hooks him in. And there's one more for the stat line. NJCU gonna easily take this 2-0. And that's gonna do it for the League of Legends Fall 2022 season. We finish 3-5. And NJCU going to move on to the semifinals. And a quadra kill for Heimer. And that's going to do it. GG's NJCU. We've got more matches for you the rest of this week. So tomorrow we've got Halo Infinite versus Ohio Northern at 8 p.m. And also our Madden games on, that's going to be on the main channel. And then our Madden games on Post U Esports 2. That's also at 8 o'clock. And then on Friday at 8 o'clock, we have our Rocket League playoff game versus Champlain College. So make sure to tune into that and support the team. But until then, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great night.